The application has been designed to accept two different formats of Backflow test report. The first is where the user already has their own PDF of the test report. The second is for users that do not have their own PDF and need to submit test values into a form. We understand that different plumbers and companies may have their own test reports and PDF copies of them. In order to reduce the amount of data the user has to enter, we've designed the application to accept existing PDFs as well, so that the user does not have to re-enter that information for us. This approach will show you how to enter a test when the user already has a PDF of the test. First, let's start with identifying a backflow device on the map. If you need help learning how to find backflow devices on the map, please see that video or section in the instructional sheet. First, let's find our device to test. We're going to test this one here at Del-Co. The device can be identified in a few ways. First is by left-clicking on the device, which will bring up what's called a map tip window. The user will then click Submit Test. Another way to do it is by using the identification tool here, which will give you different shapes that you can draw around a device to identify it, which will open it in this left-hand window pane. These are identical ways to do this and provide the exact same information, whether either way is done. A third way to do it is by right-clicking the mouse and clicking Find Data on the Map, which will do the exact same as the previous two methods and bring up the information about the device and the link to submit a test. Once the device has been identified, click the link for Submit Test, and it will open the initial form for the user to choose the type of test that they wish to submit. If you already have a PDF, click the PDF option. Notice that the fields below are grayed out until the user has confirmed that the test has passed. Please do not submit failed tests to Del-Co. You must confirm that the test has passed before you can submit it. Follow the rest of the form to enter values in as needed. The date tested field will default to the current date and time. If you need to change it, use the date calendar located just to the right to navigate to the date that the device was actually tested. When you're ready to submit the test, click the blue Add File button and it will open the File Explorer. Just for the purpose of this, we're going to pretend that this is a backflow test. You'll navigate to the test that you need, click Open, and it will attach that test to this. If for whatever reason you've attached the incorrect test, you can always click that X button and you have another chance to go back and navigate to the correct test. Below is a listing of the device information that Del-Co has. Please review this information for its accuracy. For instance, if the device serial number is incorrect, type in a new one here. Or if the device manufacturer or any other fields in here are incorrect, please change them here. Once you are done and confident of your test submission and the device settings, click Submit. The first message that will pop up is optional. This message will only pop up if the user has changed any of the device information. And all that it's doing is confirming that the device changes you've made are correct. If they're not, click Cancel and you'll be returned to this form where you can correct them. If they are correct, click OK. The user will receive a confirmation that the backflow test was added successfully. You can click OK to close this message. And then finally, a third window will pop up letting you know that the device change request was sent successfully. This message will not pop up if no settings were changed on the device. Click OK. If the user pans the map, you'll see that there's now a green square over top of the backflow assembly, giving you further confirmation that the device was successfully tested. You can also access that PDF test report then by clicking the Download PDF button